Okay. Let's see. Can we get it to come up? All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you clear.
All right. So this is what I do every day. You know, you see at the top left, I see, going through all my pairs. I'm looking for the pairs that's, overextended. So I just zoom out. See how it's overextended and overbought. But this it already
Yeah.
played out, like the sale already happened already. I don't like this one. So I'm going to the next pair. It's like I'm trying to catch the tops or the bottoms. Like what is this right here?
Mhm.
See this area down here? What is that?
Right. Consolidation or
See how
accumulation.
it's building up? Yes,
Hmm.
sir. Accumulation. All consolidation it's the same thing. It's accumulating. It's building up. But you see where we can't price came from up here. It don't matter. This concept applies to any market. You know what I'm saying? It's all about knowing where you at on the chart. They don't teach you that. Like you see where price came from. This
Right.
where all the bulk of the selling came from. It dropped down to a cheaper price. After a strong decline like this, it's gonna take a long time to build back up. You see, as just chopping,
Yeah.
building up. Eventually, once this consolidation get done, it build up enough orders, then it's gonna, we're gonna get that reversal. So I'm just, going through all my pairs. I'm going through all my pairs, and the ones that's overextended, I'm adding that to my watch list. Like this one right here, premium up here,
Hmm.
it dropped all the way down to a cheaper price. Hey, I put a star on that,
Yeah.
and I will wait for the reversal on this. Once it get done accumulating, I catch the reversal. So I just go through all of them, see the ones that I like.
And ones that you like, you favorite it so you can watch
Yeah,
it.
a lot of these already been played out. Yeah, yes sir, yes sir. Just go through all of them pretty quick.
Yeah, okay, you know what you're looking for, so it ain't gonna take long.
Yeah, yes sir. Like so, you see this discount down here? It was accumulating. Once it got done
Mm-hmm.
accumulating, then boom, that's that explosive move we trying to catch. But it's already gone. Like when it got to this premium up here, it's already in the sold off already. So I don't like, it already played out.
Yeah.
So we have like probably like 40, 50 some pairs on here. So I guarantee you can find a couple pairs that's overextended that haven't already sold off already or bought up,
Hmm.
and just wait for it. Wait for those reversals. Like I like this one right here. It's at a discount, major discount. I like that one.
Hmm.
Put a star on that one. I don't like that one. It's already done bought up. I don't like that one. All right, now let's just go up. See, all right, now look at Apple. You see how Apple looking?
Right.
What is this right here? You got this, accumulation phase down here.
Right.
And then if I pull my screen to the left, so it's like it's going, you know, you want to follow the algorithm. If you know that it's going from being cheap to being expensive, from being expensive to going back down, becoming cheap again. So it's like you want to follow it because it's going because big money moves price action. We can't move price like that. We
Correct.
are consolidation. You see what I'm saying? We are consolidation. We don't have that much liquidity, and all liquidity is money.
Yeah.
So we want to follow those big players that got that capital that can move price. We're trying to follow their footsteps. You know what I'm saying? So it's like premium up here. You want to look for a sale setup on a smaller time frame. If price is expensive, but you want to get we're starting up high. If you know where you at, so say we had a premium up here.
Hmm.
I normally go straight down to the 1 minute. If I know its price is expensive, I'm looking for a sale setup on a smaller time frame, and I'm going straight to the 1 minute, and I'm gonna get my entry some down here somewhere on the seconds. But I'm
Yeah.
waiting for it, because it's consolidating on that smaller time frame, like this right here, and I'm waiting for it because it's not gonna keep trending. You know what I'm saying? What
Yeah.
goes up eventually will go down. So I'm sitting on my hands. I'm waiting patiently for it on the smaller time frame because I know where I'm at. Price is expensive. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just waiting for it on these smaller time frames. And when it happens, I'm gonna get my entry, and I'm gonna do a 3 minute trade, 3 minute expiration. Like the time frame doesn't like just because you're on a 15 second doesn't mean that you have to do a 15-second trade. You see what I'm saying? You have to
Hmm.
give yourself time to win. So that's why 3 minutes is like the sweet spot for me.
Yeah.
You got to give price time to run away from your entry. If you selling, you need to give it time to run away if you want to win. That's why, like, so say you sold right here, you got to give it time to break down. You see what I'm saying? You got to give it because this all we need in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
In 3 minutes, we just need this right here, this cash money. We don't need this whole leg. Now, if you have a higher expiration, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, yeah, you need all this just to
Right.
win. Within 3 minutes, yeah, that's all we need. So say for example, I win this trade, we win this trade. I'm going to the next pair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm going to the next pair. Now, say for example that, say for example, price had so say we won this trade right here off this sale, and then you know price wanted to go back up to a higher premium. Guess what? Well, we still looking for what?
Look for the sales.
We still looking for sales. Yes, sir. So I'm waiting for it to accumulate again, and then I'm gonna catch another sale going down. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So same thing. So it's like saying sell up here on a smaller time frame. If price is in a premium, it's dropping down all the way down to a cheaper price. They wipe the board. They selling it down, capturing all this liquidity to the left. See this liquidity, like how that trend line liquidity.
Hmm.
So all we doing is trying to follow big money. They bought down here. Once price started to get expensive, that TV was like, you know, $200 down here. Once it's starting to get expensive, now it's like 250. Now it's not 300. Now it's 1,000 up here. Would you buy a TV, a flat screen TV for $1,000,
No, we ain't doing
and you
that.
could have got it at $200 at a discount?
Yeah,
Somebody
no, that
else in
don't
the
make
world
sense.
would. You see what I'm
Hmm.
saying? We'll sell them that TV for $1,000, and then once years from now, that TV gonna start to get cheap. It's losing value. That's how you got to look at it.
Right.
See, how it's dropping
So
all
on
the
a
way down to Black Friday. Now it's Black Friday now. Now it's
right.
back to 300, 200. Price accumulating. Everybody buying their TVs. Once Black Friday get back over with, the price going back to that, retail price, that premium price. You see what I'm saying? That's how you got to look at it. Look at these charts like
Hmm.
that in that way. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes
So it's
sense.
like it's saying sell up here, buy down here, sell up here, and from a strong decline, it's gonna accumulation. It's gonna take for some reason buys take a long time, like an hour or two, like type of build up. So you got
Yeah.
to sit in your hands and wait for the buys. Now the sales it might take 30 minutes, 15, 30, 5 minutes, 15 or 30 minutes, or sometimes an hour. But the sales will go. But these buys, they take a long time to build up. So you got to be very patient with these buys, because once with the algorithm, once it accumulate enough orders, because they have a trap, they have to, they had to trap enough traders in order to move, move price into that
Hmm.
intended direction. So all these people that's trapped in this consolidation, they right, but you got to wait for price to accumulate enough orders first, then catch that expansion. This what we're trying to catch right here. This is our focus. So let it consolidate. Then once it get done on a smaller time frame, we trying to catch that expansion. So all we doing is like banking on accumulation being done. You know what I'm saying?
And what do you look for in a
And
smaller
then this
time
what we
frame
trying
to
to get.
determine that it's done?
Let me see if I can show you live price action. So same thing. Like, okay, we can watch this one. I like this one. Yeah, I like this one. Let me go up just a little bit more so I can see. So we can see. So you see how this is right here? How it's just clogged up in this area on a
Right.
15 minute. Same thing. When prices in the premium, so I'm sitting on my hands. I'm waiting for this reversal. Cause you see how it like accumulation. So it just keeps
Hmm.
stair stepping up. Eventually, price is gonna slip out of this consolidation. We know price is expensive. Eventually it's gonna start breaking down, but it's gonna slip out of this consolidation. But it's been building up as price keep rising. It's building up a lot of orders. Like let me show you how they just you know for the retail traders. So this what I'm looking for. I'm on the seconds though. It just depends on how the price action look. If you good with the 1 minute, if you like how the price action look to you, you can trade that 1 minute time frame.
Hmm.
But normally I'm trying to get that sniper entry, so I'm on the seconds. So price is fractal. Whatever you see on the daily is what you can see on the smaller time frame.
Right.
So you can see how the people they pressing the button, they don't he bought at a premium right here, $1. He bought
Hmm.
high. You want to sell high, you want to buy low. Now he's this guy right here with that dollar, he still can win this trade. Price can still be trending if it wanted to, but
Right.
you want to observe the masses and do the opposite. If price is expensive, if that TV is like 10 grand, you don't want to be buying it, for 10 grand. You want to buy
Hmm.
it at a cheaper price. So we can just watch this right here. I want to see it break down, but I'm waiting for accumulation that build up. Let it keep building up, and then eventually, once it's done, then it's gonna start, breaking down. So all these people that just buying and selling, what if it ain't ready yet? They might take unnecessary losses. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm sitting on my hands. I'm waiting patiently because I know what's going on. I know we have our edge. We all we doing is trading our edge.
Hmm.
Everybody else don't have an edge. So I'm sitting on my hands. I'm waiting. I know where I'm at. Like if I go back out to the 1 hour and I zoom out, you see where we came from down here at this discount
Hmm.
accumulation. Go. Now price is expensive. Accumulation. I'm waiting for it to go. You see what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I'm on a 1 minute waiting for that reversal. I'm waiting patient for it. I know it's coming. Shoot. Now say for example, say for example, you tried to sell it right here. Now this is what I look for. Like Once it's accumulating, I want to see like a break of structure, market structure shift.
Mm-hmm.
See how we broke this structure right here, all these candlesticks right here, and then
Mm-hmm.
price started to bit, go back up, or, refill these gaps.
Right.
Then I'll try to, get in and play to take it on down. But if it ain't ready, like say I tried to sell right here, then it just my 3 minutes, and then you see I just kept trying to act like it wanted to go.
Yeah.
Then I might lose this trade. Like if it ain't ready, it's not ready. So you got
Correct.
to sit in your hands and you got to ask yourself: is accumulation done? Is it done accumulating? Because if it is, then we're gonna get that breakout. But this is what I normally look for. You know, a break of structure, come back, retest that gap,
Mm-hmm. Then to the downside.
and then take it on down. But it's not gonna be clean like this every time. You're not gonna always be perfect as far as your entries. All you
Yeah.
banking on is accumulation being done. That's it. Because once it get done, now the algorithm is saying we ready to, price is ready to move now.
Yeah.
But that's all we banking on is accumulation get done. But this is the signature. I want to see a break of structure and a retest, and then wait for it to go.
Right.
But I'm waiting. I'm trying to wait patiently for that accumulation. That's the key right there. Waiting for that accumulation being done, and then
Makes
we can see
sense.
that expansion down, and then the volume gonna start picking up. You can tell when it's ready. The candlesticks will start really moving. So you want to look for these kind of setups, like the over extended pairs.
Mm-hmm.
Add them to your favorites list, and wait for those reversals every single day. This happens every single day. It has to look like this though, because I'm trying to catch
Yeah.
the top. You see what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
trying to catch the bottom. I need to be right for 3 minutes. I don't need this. I need like half of this. I don't need all of this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And this happened every single day. But you just gotta wait for it. You see, it's trying to break down, but you know what I'm saying. Now, if it was like London session or New York session, this would have been expanded down aggressively because it's more
More
liquid during
volume at
those
that
times.
time.
But
Yeah.
right now, but we still, yeah, but we still getting that push, and you see everybody trying to buy, 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 buy. Look,
Mm-hmm.
$95. Like let me zoom it in. $95. He buying at a premium price.
Yeah.
He willing to buy that TV for 10 grand. You see what I'm saying? They don't have an edge. We have an edge. Sniper entries appear somewhere.
Yeah.
You see all the people selling that? They selling that, but on the grand scheme of things, prices are like if I zoom it out and go to the left, you see how expensive it is. So you got to look left. You got to ask yourself where the money at. If price is expensive, you want to take it down to a cheaper price. Like you see all these higher lows.
Mm-hmm.
See all these higher lows.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of liquidity. Like for the people that's holding buys on binary for like 10, 20 minutes,
Yeah.
not knowing where they at. If prices are expensive, it's coming back down to your entry. See how it's trying to touch their entry right now? That's how you got to look at it. And you see this little leg right here. Let me take this
Yeah.
off so you can see the candles. This is cash money right here. This is what we trying to catch in like 3 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you see me pressing the button like that. Once I know consolidation is done, oh yeah, it's on. Now I know price is ready to move now.
Yeah.
And that's how I'm banking on. And I'm looking left. I'm looking at all this liquidity at the lows to get right. It's like we're predicting the future. That's all we doing. If we know price is expensive, it should go down. That TV, it should go down to a cheaper price. That's how the algorithm is coded from going from being cheap to being expensive. From being expensive, it's gonna go back down to become cheap again, and it's gonna consolidate, build back up to repeat this whole cycle over and over again all day, every day. You see what I'm saying?
Right. So when you scaling your positions, are you still scaling them in at the
Gold.
3 minute time frame?
Oh no, not okay. Say we got our entry right here, for example. We got our entry right here, the blue line. Once I see price, you know, is running away from my entry, I'm banking on okay, it might be ready now. Once it starts slipping, like like it's ready to break out, like it's slipping, running away from so my best entry. You see this first blue line? My best interest be 3 minute trades. Once it's starting to go, show some signs that it want to go, then I might start adding. I'm gonna change the timer to like 1 minute to try to what I'm saying, cash out right away. So
Mm-hmm.
and then once it start pushing, because yeah, that's why I scale in. If I know the algorithm, if I know consolidation is already done, and I get my entries and it's starting to go, once it started to show signs like the volume, it'll start. That volume will start picking up. Once
Yeah,
I
it's
know
gonna
the
push.
algorithm is ready, and I get my 3 entries up here or my 5 entries at 3 minutes, and it start pushing. Oh yeah, I'm spamming that button because I know the algorithm is ready to move, break out of this consolidation. That's like giving you
Mm-hmm.
the green light. This is an A+ setup. You see what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah.
I'm trying to make as much money as I can on this trade. Cause what if I can't find another setup today? You see what I'm saying? That's how I'm looking at it. But I'm
Yeah.
trying to capitalize off, you know, this accumulation is like you see how it's trying to push. I'm
Mm-hmm.
spamming it, but not too many, and then I'm gonna stop, and then just I want to see it just keep breaking down. And this is all I need right here. This all we need. This good in 3 minutes, especially. And then the 1 minute trades. By the time it get like halfway down, you already in cash out all these, you know, the added positions. So I can go ahead and delete those. And then now I'm just waiting on my sniper entry trades to clear. 3 minute trades. And I'm just waiting. All the 1 minute's been cash. So I'd already made my money off this trade.
Yeah.
That's why I'd be doing the 1 minutes to cover the 3 minutes, just in case it want to shoot all the way back up and keep going.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I do that to like cover myself. So if I do like 5 positions on this sale to go down 3 minutes, as it keep pushing, I might do 5 1 minutes just to
Right.
cover, like to cash out, just in case I lose these up here.
Yeah.
If my
So you
if
pretty
my
much break
timer is
even
too long,
basically.
that's why I do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
So that's how I look at that.
Okay. I think the biggest thing for me is where I was not seeing the success that I wanted to is two major things that I'm able to take from it. Maybe three, but I know for certain two. One, when you show the market structure of it and you see that huge move and you see all that consolidation, honestly, bro, I used to run away from those. Like it looked like that. I'm like, man, I ain't touching it, man. That huge impulsive move. Who got time for all that? Anybody finna wait on that. So I would
Talking
look
about this right
for
here.
no. Go on an hour when you see that huge bullish candle that we saw in the beginning.
Oh, okay. That engulf number. Yeah,
Yeah. See, like
you should
that
like
right there,
those, don't you?
man, I used to run from them like, nah, bro, I'm not trading that because it's the move already done and it's just sitting there consolidating. However, now understanding like it's okay to be patient for it because you can catch that sniper entry, it changed it. I would look for something that was a bit more choppy and it had more clear higher highs and higher lows. So it's like I'm getting in trying to catch a retest, but I'd rather catch the reversal because the reversal is more valid than a retest.
Yeah.
Yeah, see something like that. Well, no, not even
And
that,
then
because
so say
that's too much.
are you talking about this one?
Yeah, see, like normally that
You talking
wouldn't be
about that
something that
consolidation?
yeah, I wouldn't be interested in that normally.
Okay.
But it makes sense now. I see where I can make that adjustment, and then also just giving my trades time to breathe. Man, I used to have to be just deadly accurate because I would only hold it for 15 seconds. That's it.
15 second price got to be ready to move though. You know,
Yeah,
if you're doing a short expiration like this, if you don't, you're gonna take an unnecessary loss because your timer went high enough to give you time. for the candlesticks to move. Well, yeah, that's cash money in 3 minutes right here. This cash money in 1 minute.
Yeah.
This is what you're trying to catch. As let price keep, let it. See, I like them periods that be trending like that. Let it keep trending, because when it reverse, you see how like aggressive it's pushing up. It's gonna be the
Hmm.
same way when it falls, and that's what we're gonna catch this that breakdown. It's like this right here. This is what I'm looking for. Like a break of structure, come back, retest the gap, and wait for it. It should be. That's the signature.
Hmm.
To get into the trade. But you ain't gonna always get that though. That gap play.
I see the main thing is just
Okay, this
patience,
the.
man.
I'm gonna go to the. Yeah, you have to wait on here. And now look at this. Just looking at it with your eye, where did price come from?
I'm
This
praying.
before we came from this high. It dropped all the way down to a cheaper price. Okay, now, I'm looking for a buy setup because prices with that TV like shoot $10 right now. So now
Yeah.
I go to the 1 hour. I'm going straight. Once you figure out you at a discount where you at on the chart, you can go straight to the 1 minute because you already know where you at on what
Hmm.
direction you should wait for. So boom, we don't need to go through 15 seconds. No, go straight down to the 1 minute. We
Hmm.
don't need to do all that. And then we already know what we're looking for. We're waiting for a consolidation, being getting done. Let me go up a little higher because I can't zoom out. Like boom, we're still accumulating. So you remember I was saying buys take an hour or two to build back up.
Take a little minute. Yeah.
So you got to see it in your hands and wait. It take a long time. I don't know why, but it takes a
It's funny
long
you say that
time
because
to build back up.
even when I would do the smaller expiration times on the trades, I would notice that the price seemed like it would move quicker and faster when I would sell rather than buying. So I got to a point where for a long time, all I wanted was sales. That's it. I only look for sales because it's like, man, it's just that buy. I don't know. I just
Yeah,
started
and
noticing how the
buying.
algorithm was moving with it, and I ain't like it.
Yeah, like this right here. Yeah, you got this accumulate that breaker structure. You got the retest, and then it went.
Yeah.
That'd be the same thing. That's what I'd be looking for. You want to get that break and retest on that gap, but sometimes it'll shoot right through that gap. I'm gonna give you another scenario. So let me do it like this. But now you know with the algorithm with that accumulation, once it get done, now it's saying, once it accumulate enough orders, now it's ready to move. Now it's ready to move. So let it just build up. Don't be, quick to press the button. Let it build up.
Yeah.
Cause if you press the button and you lose, it ain't ready yet. That's how I look at it.
Right.
So let it just build up. Let it just build up. I'll make that blue a consolidation, you know, and then boom. This is what we're trying to catch in 3 minutes. So let it just build up. Once it get done, once you think it's done from building up, this is what I'm looking for, like a break, retest on that gap, on this gap right here.
Right.
So let it just run away, and then boom, wait for that retest if you can get it, and then you can, try it a couple inches right here to
Hmm.
see if it'll start going in your favor, and then you can add more once it start picking up volume. You see what I'm saying? You can
Yeah.
trade. Don't beat yourself up about it. You're not wrong. It just ain't ready
Yeah.
to move yet. It's not done accumulating.
Yeah.
So let it build up. Then once it shows signs that it's ready, then take a chance on it. Then boom, once it keep pushing, I'm adding to it. Once it keep pushing, I'm adding. I'm gonna change my. So let me do it like this.
And the reason you keep saying you're not wrong is because you know where you're at in the market.
Yeah, you know where you at. It's just the waiting
Hmm.
part of when it's gonna be ready. That's what we trying to figure out. When is it gonna be ready to, turn around for this reversal?
Hmm.
So say, boom, sniper intro right here. I might do 4 or 5 of them, 3 minutes just to test it out. And if it start pushing, I'm gonna change my timer to 1 minute. Try to cash out right
Yeah.
away. I'm gonna do 5 more just to try to cash out right away. So say it get about right here. I'm gonna add some more. Say we add two right there. Oh, I like that blue look better. Let me go back to that.
Yeah.
So boom, sniper entry down here. I got 5 down here. I got two right here, or 5 more. And I just let it keep pushing. That's all I need. All these 1 minute trades will cash out by the time price get right here.
Hmm.
So boom, once all these cash out, now I'm just waiting on those 3 minute trades to finish counting down. That's if the algorithm is ready to move. That's when I press that button like that, and boom, within 3 minutes, this is cash money. Oh, this
Yeah.
cash money. I have nothing to worry about. Sniper entry down here.
Yeah.
We know where we at. Price was at a discount. You see what I'm saying? And we just letting it build up. Let me do it like this. From a strong decline like that, accumulate. Let it accumulate. You sitting on your hands, you waiting. Let it build up.
Hmm.
Let it build up. It's gonna take a while. You can be like, man, when is this thing gonna turn around? Just let it keep building up. And then
Hmm.
once it's ready, then you want to slam it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's an A plus trade. You waiting for it. You know where you at as far as price action. The other people in the world, they don't know where they at. They guessing. We not guessing. So we waiting for accumulation to
Yeah.
get done, and then we catch this expansion move. That's our A plus trade. And then boom, you see how it's pushing up. That's what we want because it's at a discount. The algorithm doesn't like being at cheap prices like this. It's gonna try its best to get away from cheap prices, and that's what we trying to catch. But accumulation has to be done first.
Right.
So I just go through all the pairs and just wait for the reversals for the pairs that's overextended only. And then look at this. So say we cashed out on this leg right here. We cashed out on this leg right here, and it started dropping back down to a deeper discount. Guess what we doing? Well, guess what we waiting on? What we waiting on? Hmm.
Wait on that reversal so we can catch it.
What were we waiting on? Yep, we're waiting for another buy. It's giving us another opportunity. What? Oh yeah.
Hmm.
We finna wait for another accumulation. Let it build up some more. It can keep dropping if it want to. Let it keep going lower if it want to. Because when it turn around, it's gonna be explosive like this. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we gotta wait for it though. We gotta wait for it. Let it build back up. We know where we at as far as the price action. So let it keep accumulate. Let all these people right here that don't they are donating their money to pocket options. You know what I'm saying? So let all these
Bro
people
said
get
they
trapped.
donate their money.
They not wrong. They donate their money to the broker, and the broker just taking it, and the broker just paying out the people that's patient. So you see how these people that's buying $10,
Yeah.
$1, they not wrong. It ain't ready yet. You see what I'm saying? It's dropping
Yeah.
down to a deeper discount. You have to wait. You have to let price build back up first. So we didn't already pay it ourselves off this leg. It's giving us another opportunity. See, that's what I was saying about that sale. I'm trying to catch the top, but once it give another opportunity, I'm waiting for it. If you want to keep buying up, if Apple want to look, it's still selling. If Apple
Yeah.
want to keep buying up, all guess what? You want to wait for another accumulation, build back up, then catch you going back down like this. That's it. You see what I'm saying? This cash money in 3 minutes. Look at that. This is yeah. When the algorithm is trapping up people, boom, then it's ready to break out. So if we looking left, you look left to get right. They finna wipe the board. They finna wipe the board. Everybody just guessing, buying and selling. Our entry up here somewhere. We have
Yeah.
nothing. You see how far away it ran away from our entry? We have nothing to worry about. It can shoot. It can keep buying up. Our time up close to 20 seconds. You see what I'm saying? That's what we're trying to do. We snipers. So that's why I like trading the overextended pairs because when it set up for this accumulation to reverse, I'm catching it that reversal, and it's like the odds are in your favor. Like what I'm saying, versus you
Yeah.
trading. Let me see if I can find something. Let me show you an example like this right here. I try to avoid. Let me see. McDonald's look good for a buy. I wait for that. Let me see. Let me try to find something that don't look good. Like
Man,
this
I
right
got
here. I
probably
don't like
like
this.
3 more minutes. I got another Zoom. I got to teach at 7. I got to teach this class at 7.
Okay. Okay. Like shoot this like this right here. I don't like pairs like this. Like it's stuck
Hmm.
in a range. I'm not
Yeah.
trying to get chopped up in this. So that's why I like trading pairs like Apple. Only like Apple. Like this. Same thing
Hmm.
vice versa for the sale. I'm trying to catch that reversal. So it has to look just like this, or I'm not touching it. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I
Yeah.
want
That's
the
gonna take
odds
me
in
to
my
another
favor,
level.
not
Cause, like I said, I used to
overextended.
run from that.
Like I need something like this. I need the odds in my favor because I'm trying to win. I'm not trying to give my all my money to pocket options. So it has to look like this. So you see it going up. I'm waiting for that sale. Same thing on this pair. Zoom out, premium to discount. I'm waiting for this buy down here. I'm not trying to trade nothing that look crazy. You see what I'm saying? It gotta look just like this. If it don't look
Hmm.
like this, I might not trade that day. When I go through all the pairs. Yeah, that's it right there. You like that? Was that everything you was talking about? You want
Yeah,
to go
it
in
made
depth on
sense. It give me, yeah, it give me clarity on it. And man, it definitely changed my approach because now the market conditions that I once would run from, now I'm gonna run to it. And I understand that I'm just there to sit and be patient. I know what a breakout look
it?
like.
Yeah, you have
You
to be.
know, I know what market structure look like, higher highs and lows and all that. But two adjustments, like I said, the market structure to approach, I know what I'm looking for. Just two, either I'm at a premium or I'm at a discount, one or the other. The second thing is giving my trade room to breathe, and then start small and it'll
Mhm.
get there because, like I said earlier, the dude that was teaching me, man, he was big on flipping the account and flipping it fast. So like we'll load $50, right? And once we get to 100, on a 15-second timer, we taking, like a $30 trade on a $100 account. And then you win that, and then the next trade, we taking like a $60 trade. Next trade, we taking like an $80 trade. So the ideal was to, run 7 out of 10 trades. 7 out of 10 trades, you done flipped your account. You up 300, 400, somewhere around in there quick. But coming off of that mindset, like it's extremely volatile and it's not a high success rate in that. It's not. On days that you good, you can easily, walk away 1,500 and you started with, $500 or something like that. But not even 500, $50 or $100. But on a bad day, bro, it's so easy to lose that money so fast. So I like this approach better, man. It's more patient. This is more of a business-minded approach. This I can see longevity out of doing this.
Yeah, trading you got to treat it like a business. But you still see my screen.
Yeah.
You see my.
Yeah, I see it. I see the eyeball. I see it.
You see this out of there that I have.
Yeah.
have on the chart.
Yeah.
That's being trained, start losing sleep. You know what I'm saying? But the more you see this, yeah, you're gonna be like, man, I done cracked the code. You gotta get,
Yeah.
don't lose no sleep now. Get you some sleep now.
Right.
Because, this is how price really moves. Naked charts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I give you like a couple weeks to 2 months. And yeah, you're gonna see a big difference just looking at it. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let me get up out of here, man, because I'm responding to a message. Now it's 7. I got to get on this other Zoom
Yeah, this
call.
was a good breakdown. Did you like this one? This session right here? To get some more
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I wish you had more time, but I got to transition and get on this call.
Oh, okay. And I'm gonna shoot you that video as soon as I can save it.
All right, that's a bet. I appreciate your time, man. I'm gonna hit you up along the way, man. I'm gonna keep you posted on my progress.
Oh, okay, yes, sir.
All right, bet that up, G. Stay safe.